Good day, good people of the internet, and welcome to a video idea that I've had for a long while, but just haven't had a chance to actually explore. There's a little-known series of films called the Undisputed series, starring Scott Adkins. They are a pseudo-realistic mixed martial arts trilogy, and I would like to explore the realistic part of pseudo-realism, specifically featuring this final bout between Boyka and Dolor in Undisputed 3 Redemption. Now this is going to be it's going to be an informal breakdown. So think of it more as commentary rather than a story breakdown of individual beats. Going to highlight individual realistic techniques and flaws in technique, and where these people could go better or worse. So without further ado, let's get in. If this gets blocked, then okay, I'll just upload it in 2 parts. Let's go. Yep, okay, so yep, let's get going. I don't know if you can see my cursor. If you can, wonderful. Now, let's make note immediately. Right? Let's make note. Boyka comes in and does the Tyson thing. Dolor faints. Boyka dips his head low, rolls, comes up with a hook. Now, note how tight that right-handed Boyka is to his chin. Now note how tight it is here. And note how tight it is here. It's not tight at all. And what happens next? He gets caught. In the immortal words of Michael Bisping, "They dropped your hands, buddy." Yeah, his boxing technique is very shoddy. And Dolor's hands down kind of karate stance, that is money for him. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that switch kick. Ba-bum! Ba-bum! Boyka meets it. Look at that head movement there. Beautiful. What this is at first is a very high... Oh, one thing. This is a high energy kickboxing match at first. I love it. But just look. Double jab. Look at that. Double jab. Boom! Hook. Really tight hook too. Look how hand is brought up to his face. Hook goes tight into his body. Boom! I love how Boyka works the body. Also, one thing to note, Dolor uses open palms for a lot of his strikes. Isn't that something? Good chain punches, good Wing Chun train punches. And a nice attempted guillotine choke there, but didn't really have it. Now, there's showtime. There is showtime right there. And that is the showtime. Beautiful. Now that's no. Tries to get him for a triangle and gets almost thrown, but doesn't happen. Now all these fancy spins, okay, I just want to highlight this particular section of choreography. These fancy spins do nothing, but they are really deceptive, because they do trick you into thinking that a spinning hook kick is coming. Look at the rotation on his kick. Watch this. See, look at that lift in the leg. Makes Boyka back off. That's a real martial arts technique too. That's not fake. However, what he would do in real life is he would spin, then spin through again and follow through. But he instead decides to be really showy, which, I mean, I guess. But this highlights Boyka's Muay Thai ability. Look, he tries to check that low kick. One thing I love here, low kicks are a major factor. Look at that. He tries to check the low kick, slips, then, oh, that is beautiful. Let's just let that sequence play out. Oh, that is some beautiful stuff. Like, it's not realistic, but it's gorgeous. Now, okay, this straight here, very textbook, very nice. Nice karate blitz. That's a Wonder Boy blitz right there. I'm honestly coming away with this more impressed with Dolor's real emulation mixed martial artist than I am with Boyka's all-roundedness. Because look at that low kick. The tie clinch almost got him. Okay, drama scene. This is just a high-energy blitz. Beautiful choreography, I will grant that. But there's no way that a real human being would be able to keep up that level of energy. Look at that. Spinning hook kick to spinning back kick to a two-punch combination, going like spinning hook, body kick, going head body, then feints a punch into a high kick, then a flying knee. You'd be gassed out by the end of the spinning hook kick. There's no human who could do that. And then a tornado kick. Okay, this is just no. It's silly. It's ridiculous. I can tell they're trying to go for like maybe a knee bar looking thing, but it's just silly. It comes off as like WWE, not actual mixed martial arts. Now look at that. Look at that. Boyka drops his hands. Gets cracked. This is why you don't drop your hands. Look at that. Ba-bum! And look at that. Low kicks are a factor. Low kicks are important here. Beautiful. Now, okay, that's silly. That's ridiculous. Absolutely silly. This is okay. And again a low kick. Beautiful. Nice teep. And while the clothesline with the leg isn't exactly realistic, it's still pretty as heck. It's gorgeous. Nice side kick. Like, this is... okay. That was an attempted for a single leg. It was a good evasion, but I would have preferred to see him sprawl. And once again, low kick. I love how they're using low kicks here. He's hit him... Let me go back and count the low kicks. Let's see. Hold on. Gets up. Right? So... I'm going to count low kicks here because, 1, low kicks are 2, 3, devastating in real fight. And the cool thing is, Scott Adkins is taking those. He's really taking those. Granted, he's taking them on the thickest part of his leg, which is where the damage would be the least. But still, he's taking them. He's taking powerful low kicks. Those will mess up a professional fighter. And here he is, an actor and athlete, taking low kicks probably several times over several takes after being exhausted all day. Another low kick. That's 5, I think? Yeah, 5. Okay, this sequence is just silly. I don't like it. Mostly because he turns his back. Look at that. Boom. Turns his back. That's absolutely silly. You can't tell me that the force of that punch turned him around. No. That's goofy. Anyway, we're on 5, I think. Alright, so now we are on 6. Beautiful teep. And we're not even getting to the good part here. I mean, this is all good, but still. And notice, that single leg, but his eyes are not on target. His eyes are on Dolor's head. Should be looking to run the pipe there. And that flip, Boyka's flip, that's ridiculous. That's silly. Anyway, we're on 7 now? Yes. Now this is where I have a little issue. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. They dropped a frame. Dropped a few frames, actually. Look, so I'm going to advance this frame by frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Whoop! What happened there? And that just doesn't give it more impact, because it looks like they cut out at least... Look at the arm position. Look at the arm position there. Like, we have a nice straight here. And now he's chicken winged it. Silly. Also, all these back fists... Oh, we're on 8 now? 8 leg kicks? All these back fists are a little ridiculous. That was a nice textbook spinning hook kick, though. And now, let's see. If this gets blocked, this is where I'll cut it off. And if this does not get blocked, then I will just keep going. So, here we go. This is where it gets juicy. You have drama bits. Drama. 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 Yep, thank you. Here we go, back into the fight. And now, that kick intercept. This is where the fight actually gets really realistic. Look at that. He's clearly gassed. Look at the way his techniques are labored. And he's a little sloppy. And notice that trip right there. Fighters have done that so many times. Chris Clements pulled it off on Wonderboy Thompson. And it was amazing to see. Drama, 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 drama. Oh, what was that? Okay, that was a little bizarre. Okay. That's a transition and a half. Nice jab there. What I really do enjoy is Dolor's use of the jab in the back as a back fist, or the back fist as a jab. Excuse me. Now that throw right there, I don't believe I would see anyone actually pull off outside of the WWE. Very silly. But what I do love here is the commitment to grappling. He gets him in mount. No, gets him in full guard. And just starts dropping ground and pound. Gets swept. Dolor sweeps him for an armbar. This is beautiful stuff. Dolor tries to sweep for an armbar. Notice the leg position. And he gets him mounted briefly, but then Boyka follows through and sweeps him. And now they're back in guard. Now I love this. I love it. Beautiful double leg. Look at that. And now he's dropping ground and pound. Wild ground and pound, but precision. Like, okay. He's trying to go for the head, but can't. So he goes body, 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 head. Now he gets his arm trapped here. This is beautiful, textbook arm trap. And this is probably my favorite part of the scene. Watch this. Goes for a Kimura. Sweeps him using the Kimura. Now, I'm going to actually demonstrate something here. A Kimura sweep is a technique that's actually used in mixed martial arts. This is Israel Adesanya versus Brad Tavares. This is the only time I've actually seen a Kimura sweep performed off flawlessly. And this is probably the best Kimura sweep I've ever seen. But it's such a rare technique to see. To see someone actually sweep someone with a Kimura. For reference, a sweep is it's a change in position. So this is what a Kimura sweep looks like. Look at that. Get out of the way, Herb Dean. Let's look at that again. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now, compare to here. Look at that. That's textbook. Beautiful stuff. They actually incorporated an obscure technique into this movie. Ooh, and he had the one-hand choke there, or he was posting there. I didn't even catch that. Is that a choke or is that a post? He's trying to go, I think, for a submission there, and he just gets, boom, caught clean. Now, he has a chance to go for the mount there. Ooh, nice oblique kick. Very nice oblique kick. Look at that. That's right on the knee, right above the knee. And that is exactly what would happen being caught off a leg kick. Okay, yeah, that's silly right there. This is just like, this is a little goofy. Some of this is very highly dramatized and silly, but the actual technique and the crispness of it, it's gorgeous to watch. Another attempted low kick, countered with a Superman punch. That's actually the way, that's the way Travis Brown beat Stefan Struve. It was a low kick that was countered by a massive Superman punch. Boom! Just like that. Except that was a KO. That's another element of this, also. Look at that wide, wide, wide hook. There is killer intent there, yeah, sure. There's no technique. And look at the way Boyka, look how far out his hand is. Look how far out that is compared to, yeah, that face, compared to Dolor earlier. They go into the body, very clever. I don't like in movies and TV where body hits will rise someone off the ground. That's a little silly. I just want to see a liver shot KO sometime, you know? Oh, there's the typical Guyver kick. Now, of course, Boyka is known for his flashy kicks, and Scott Adkins is a heck of an athlete. Maybe one of the best in the business in terms of martial arts athleticism. Ooh, and he Anderson Silva'd it. I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to show video of that, but you can look it up on your own. Let's just say do so at your own risk and at your own desire. But with that brutal ending, the fight concludes, and what a brutal conclusion it is. So in short, this is a sequence that is actually surprisingly grounded in realism, barring some drama sequences, some silly flips, and WWE style antics. Overall, like moments like this Kimura sweep, I can't express how impressed I am. And this grappling exchange, that's something that would really happen. I mean, granted, Boyka doesn't make any attempt to pass guard. He's content raining ground and pound from. I love it. He's content raining ground and pound from full guard, which allows Dolor to sweep him with a Kimura sweep. Look at that. That double leg, though, beautiful. But point is, this is actually surprisingly rooted in realism, and it's surprisingly really enjoyable. I mean, not surprisingly, it's a Scott Adkins fight. Scott Adkins fights are always enjoyable. But point is, this is probably the peak of what mixed martial arts. This is probably the peak of how mixed martial arts is going to be represented in film or on TV. It's genuinely, like, sure, it's silly at times. It's very, very silly. But I think ultimately, what it is a testament to just how exciting mixed martial arts can be on, like, when dramatized. And how utterly, bafflingly beautiful and technical it can be. Especially the ground aspects of it. What may appear savage at first is actually exceedingly technical. So, I leave you with that, and I bid you all a good day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.